Okay, I'll make a quick guide of how to unlock the Prismatic Reactor. This is like the main vendor, what you need to upgrade for the entire season. It is what you're going to interact with for the entire, like for the full season, basically. Really important to get. I mean, you're pretty much forced to do this anyways. So this is just a quick, like this quest pretty much handholds you, but there's some stuff that does deviate of what you should, where you should go, what you should do, or what's fastest. It doesn't matter. You don't have to do what I'm saying. Some people are PvP players, some are PvE players, but there's some things that are just a little bit faster than the other thing. Just for an example, I guess you could say. But yeah, so I'm not gonna show the full thing here, but this quest right here is important. You have to do it. This lets you get the artifact, the seasonal artifact. I'm not sure how forced upon it. I'm not sure you can leave orbit. I'm not sure what you can do. You can leave to orbit, but I'm not entirely sure that's a good idea. I'm sure you can redo it again. But yeah, this gives you the seasonal artifact, which is really important. That's what you really want, and you always want a seasonal artifact. But we'll skip ahead, and the next step is to go to the Drifter and talk to him. Alright, so after we go get the Seed of Silver Wings, we get to talk to Drifter. Some dialogue for you, and then he's going to ask you to go and do a public event called Contact. I'm going to have a video of that available. If you want to learn more about it or learn just the basics of it, it'll be up as well. So it is pretty simple. Just go to IO, and I'll have a little clip, but it's just got to complete it, or just not even, if you don't have to finish it, just do one run, and then that's it. You get the quest step done after that. As you can see here, we're in the Contact public event. It is basically a public version of Gambit. You're in a patrol zone. You just got bank motes and make progress. Like I said, you don't have to complete the full event. You just have to at least have one run done, and then you'll complete the step. Basically, even if you fail, like I said, you'll finish the step automatically. So with that being said, this is a lot of flashing lights. I don't know why, but yeah, next step, I think, to go back to the Drifter, or maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. I forget. Okay, so we head back to the Drifter. He laughs at you for like 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Kind of a rude thing, but whatever. Anyways, he gives you the next step here with the go Decrypt Umbral Engram. His land is located right next to his on his right side, basically. And now those engrams can only be decrypted here, and there's a lot of ways to use them. I don't know if I'm gonna go in full detail of what they are, but basically they have a small loot pool, and you can pretty much focus them, and have certain drops from that engram. As you can see here, if you're wondering, well, this is actually the Prismatic Recaster here, and this right here, you won't see anything yet. We're still missing a lot of features. This is why it might be a little bit confusing. So there's still more quest steps. So this is the only thing you see at the beginning of the season if you don't have the steps done. So as you can see here, then the next step, you have to go and decrypt the Umbral Engram. Alright, so we head over here to the right side of it, and we can decrypt a Umbral Engram. Like I said, you decrypt it, and it has a very small loot pool of items, and you can also, in the future, you can focus your engram to pretty much choose what you want from it, either armor or weapons from a certain expansion, basically. But there are some drawbacks to it, and I'll explain that later in the video, I think. Alright, so we get the engram done, and next step we have to do is complete at least one strike, one Gambit match, or one Crucible match, basically. And now, for me, in my opinion, the fastest one to do is just do a Crucible. Crucible is the fastest, in my opinion. So if you just do a Crucible match, just play anything, doesn't matter if you win or lose. I recommend Crucible. So we do that, and the next step is, alright, so this is pretty much the end over here. This is the last step to actually unlock the full access to the Prismatic Recaster here. Once we go back to the Drifter, he's going to give us some twisted energy, and we use that twister energy to pretty much upgrade it to get one gift, the first rank, basically, and that allows us to recast or alter our Umbral Umbral Engrams to make it focused. Now I'll explain, like I said, I'll explain a little bit after this for people who don't understand how it works. But as you can see here, we have some twist energy, so we need 500 for one level, and we get an Umbral reward. We get every time you gift twist energy, you get one Umbral Engram. So I'm pretty sure it's probably endless. So if you keep getting more twist energy, you can just keep farming Umbral energies for free, or they drop in the world randomly, basically. But as this is what you need to unlock all the other ranks, or this is what you need to. This is the last step right here to pretty much unlock your Prismatic Recaster. With that, so as you can see here, now we unlock Umbral focusing, and you need to focus at least, for the next step, to focus one of the. I'm gonna pause here actually. So one of the engrams there. So this is a pyramid Umbral engram right here, and you can see if I go backwards a little bit here, you can see that there's an item. This sword. This is basically the dark drinker or whatever, and you have to have the ownership of those guns, and those guns are actually available in the season pass, basically. So you have to have. So you can't, even though you get this engram, you can't get these guns until you unlock them in the season pass, and you can only get these guns because these are just world drops, right? So for example. Another example is that if you don't have the premium season pass, right, you cannot get this armor. This armor, you have to at least own one piece of the armor no matter what. If you don't own the piece of armor, you cannot get that engram because you don't have the armor. So you have to actually play the season pass. People who have the premium season pass, right, people who have the premium season pass, they just get it on the first day. But if you have to play a little bit to get this armor, basically. From the free season pass. Now the other question is, I don't know how this one works, the legacy one, because I'm not sure if you can get these weapons if you haven't gotten them before. You can get them again, but I'm not sure if it's available. I don't know. I already own all these guns, so I can't really say because I played all the other seasons, so maybe I'm wrong. But it's just the one thing with the drawback with this Focused Engram. You cannot get these things if you don't own them before, but I could be wrong. Maybe you can get these again, but I'm not entirely sure. These are a season pass. No, you're not. Well, the temporal is a season pass. I think some machines season pass as well. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but that's how it goes, pretty much. But yeah, after that, you just gotta keep doing weeklies, get more twist energy, and you're pretty much right at the right spot, I guess. This is where you just have to do your daily bounties, your weekly bounties, and keep upgrading them. If you play on 3 characters, you can get 6 ranks in one day or 6 ranks in 1 week. So, if you work hard enough, you can pretty much get it done pretty quickly. But yeah, this is your main vendor. This is what you want to upgrade. This is what you need to be doing this season. The more you upgrade it, the better things you can do, and the better buffs you get in the season. So just keep watch of that. And then the next step, the last step, is to go back to a drifter, and this is pretty much almost you get a weekly quest at the Prismatic Recaster, and you pick that up and you can do this quest weekly, and that's it, really. That's all it is. That's the last step. Once you finish I'm not going to go over it because that's not part of the unlocking the recaster, but this is the last step. Once you focus or alter a Umbral engram to a focus one, then you are done the unlocking of this recaster, Prismatic Recaster. But the means to an end is a weekly quest. You do it every single week, and you get a pinnacle gear. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully this helps. Maybe it's a little bit confusing at the end here, but it's very simple steps. I did the same thing for the bunker, how to unlock the first bunker, but this is how do you unlock the Prismatic Recaster. So let's see how the season goes. I'm curious.